cost this much to have the lights on in the building.
We'll call this meeting to order. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mayor,
Did you stand up?
Mayor Mixon,
Here. Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Billingsley,
Present.
Councilor Curry,
Here.
Councilor Howe,
Here.
Councilor Humbert.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Is there an motion? Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Make
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We have no requests from the audience,
No.
but we do have a special presentation by Keith Boggs to Councilor Curry and Councilor Mayor Pro Tem Billingsley. If you'll
Do you guys want to stand up with me in the center or
Why not?
All right.
and I call.
Yes, you got yours at the Christmas party. All right, guys. So from the Village of Angel Fire, celebrating 4 years of service, the Village of Angel Fire recognizes Matthew Billingsley and Owen Curry in appreciation of your dedication, service, devotion, and commitment during your term on council.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bill was clapping.
Bill was clapping too.
Yes, he was. He was. Oh, your Wallace's.
It's very kind. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And actually, we do not have any reports. And we'll go straight to old business.
I would like
Oh.
to say something real fast though.
Oh, okay.
Just for the record, I sincerely thank people of Angel Fire for 4 years of the opportunity to serve this community. It's been a humbling experience, but it's been one that was worth it, I think. So I know there's not many people in here, but thank you guys.
Definitely.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank the 3 citizens out
Okay. And myself, too. Yeah, thank you. First, we have the discussion approval of ordinance amending Title 9, Chapter 8, Section 7 of the Village Code. This is the second reading, and I open it up as a public hearing. And turn the floor over to Morris Madrid.
Mayor and council, as the agenda says, this is a second reading. This is for the change in the size of signs on commercial property real estate. Between the first reading and tonight, we have not received any public comment, positive or negative, and request your approval of second reading.
Is there any public comment? No? Then I close this public hearing, and I ask for a motion, please.
Make a motion for discussion approval of ordinance amending Title 9, Chapter 8, Section 7 of the Village Code.
Is there a second?
there. A second.
And is there any discussion amongst council? No?
No.
Thank you, sir. Then I'll turn it over to Keith for,
Mayor Pro Tem Billingsley,
Aye.
Councilor Curry,
Aye.
Councilor Howe,
Aye.
Councilor Humbert.
Aye.
Motion carries.
next we have discussion and approval of resolution 2023-61, a resolution for a budget adjustment request. And I turn the floor over first to Julie Kuhan.
There's
We have
two
to-
in your
There's
packet,
two.
so one's for her and one's for Shay.
One will be Morris. You what?
Oh, that one of us doesn't have to review that.
Oh, yes. Can I have a motion, please?
I make a motion for discussion approval of resolution 2023-61, a resolution for a budget adjustment request.
And a second.
Second.
Now we turn the floor over to Julie.
Okay, Madam Mayor, Council, Administrator Madrid, and Clerk Fox. Before you have a resolution requesting a budget adjustment. We have several projects that need to have funds moved into the correct line items. And I'll defer to Manager Madrid for your questions.
Mayor and council, this is just the beginning of budget adjustments that you will see in the near future. As when I asked you to approve the final budget, and I described the budget as okay, one of the reasons was that one of the practices that have been going on in the village for the last couple of years, we were receiving grant money like this and not appropriating it, not putting it into the budget immediately. We were doing it as a cleanup later on in the fiscal year. What we're doing in both actions tonight is appropriating the remaining balance. Both of these grant agreements have been accepted and started to be implemented by the village already. But we don't want to continue the practice of appropriating them after the fact. Doing that puts us in a position where we can overspend our budget authority. And not only that, we are essentially spending money without the approval of the council. That's a big no-no. So anyway, that describes both of the adjustments that we're requesting your approval for tonight. They are remaining balances of two funding agreements that are already in place. And in the future, the governing body should see them immediately after they are accepted by the village and the documents are fully executed, all signatures. Immediately the following meeting, they should come to the governing body. So that should be the practice in the future. And we request your approval.
So I understand what we're doing here, but under new business, Resolution 2023-61 says a resolution for a budget adjustment request. So when you look at that, you expect to see one, but we have two, and I'm having a little difficulty.
Councilman,
Same resolution.
the document that you're looking at is a staff recommendation. It's
Right.
an internal document, not binding to the governing body. The document that is official is the resolution itself.
Right, I understand that, but on this,
So I think he's confused because it's not laying out both of them when they're under the same resolution number.
I understand that.
this leads me to believe we're doing one bar.
Mhm. We're doing one resolution, two bars.
But I'm submitting, this should be worded differently.
So an S should be put on request for requests to make it plural.
Noted, and we'll be done.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely, Councilman.
Okay.
It does.
So
It does. I added Shay's budget adjustment after this document was done,
Right,
you
because
just,
it was time sensitive.
okay,
So
But
you'll-
it is allowable, but I do understand,
right,
you're absolutely correct.
okay.
so for the minutes, you add an S to requests, and that will fix it.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you noting?
Yeah.
Sir? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Keith?
Mayor Pro Tem Billingsley. Councilor Curry. Aye. Councilor Howe.
Aye,
Councilor Humbert. Aye. Motion carries.
And then next on the agenda, we have the discussion approval of resolution 2023-62, a resolution calling for the reimbursement of actuals to Lieutenant Jeremy Stricklin for training and travel. Is there a motion?
Make a motion for discussion approval of resolution 2023-62, resolution calling for the reimbursement of actuals to Lieutenant Jeremy Strickland for training and travel.
A second?
second,
And we'll take, Lieutenant, I have chief, but it's you today. Hi,
Chief couldn't make it, he was a little under the weather.
Christmas spirit.
Yes, ma'am. So this resolution is basically requesting the governing body to approve the reimbursement of funds, $1,391.43 to myself, Lieutenant Jeremy Stricklin, for costs accrued for attending internal affairs training and certification in Las Vegas, Nevada. Funds will be reimbursed as actuals. These are basically travel costs and incidentals that I had while completing training that was necessary for our department, considering the chief has to make the final decision. I am now in general affairs. So, and I stand for
And
questions.
reimbursement for your airfare?
Airfare was done on a credit card. This is hotel, food, and then I didn't even put Uber on there, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Any more questions? Bill, any questions?
Nope. Sashimi good at the?
There's your
Sashimi was
question.
pretty good.
Thank you, sir. Keith?
Mayor Pro Tem Billingsley.
Aye.
Councilor Curry.
Aye.
Councilor Howell.
Aye.
Councilor Humbert.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
This meeting is adjourned.
So what happens if we
Bye,
go-